Your country's throne is empty, and you don't have any plans for the weekend, so you decide to go for it. Of course, there are at least 5 of your neighbors out there who all have the same idea. That's the premise of Lords of the Realm, a strategy game from Impressions that requires you to be both statesman and king. The game begins with each of the players controlling one county. In addition to the land owned by your foes, there's neutral territory out there. So you must decide whether you want to seize the initiative by trying to get your enemies early, or whether you want to build your own mini-empire by grabbing unaligned turf. The biggest problem you face at the start is that your economy hasn't developed to the point where it can support an army. You can send a bunch of your peasants out unarmed, but that's the sort of move that can lead to a drastic drop in your approval rating. Although you have to wait a while before you can sacrifice your own people in battle, mercenaries periodically appear and are willing to handle your dirty work for the right price, though. There's a lot of business to take care of at home. Although it's easier to succeed in the game with a larger population, a baby boom can be a double-edged sword if you don't plan properly. A large population that's slowly starving to death isn't much of an asset, so you must take care that there's enough food to go around. You're also informed as to what percentage of your population is working on specific tasks and what kinds of raw material they're producing. For instance, once your miners produce a unit of iron, your armorers can get to work producing weapons for your citizen army. If you notice that your farmers are falling short of a needed commodity, you can change the balance of crops grown in your fields. The fertility of your fields changes with the seasons. If the lack of a particular crop becomes an urgent problem, there's always a friendly trader available to sell you what you need. As this honest businessman is attempting to pillage your treasury, he'll also be happy to pass along any gossip he's heard. In Lords of the Realm, a man's castle isn't only his home, it's a damn good place to be if your county is under attack. Therefore, it's important to build a castle immediately, since it serves as an effective deterrent to any would-be invaders. You can either design your own castle or choose the medieval equivalent of prefabricated construction. When you become involved in a battle, it's not real complicated. In essence, the object is to kill the other soldiers or make them run away. Tactics and numerical superiority play a role in the outcome, but once the battle starts, it ends very quickly. There's enough going on in Lords of the Realm to present a challenge to any strategy game buff. Managing your county is a task that becomes more and more complicated as the game progresses. Luckily, you can release some of that pent-up frustration by attacking your opponents as you make your bid to become king.